They break the huddle. It's second down now. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And that's all with the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Incomplete. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Robinson on the inside give. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, Penix completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Third down, it's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Bucs to the line. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers looking like they'll start this season with a win. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now here's Lamar. There's that man again. It's Hill. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He just keeps finding Evans. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking slant route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man. This is Evans. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. This one's caught. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Buccaneers are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take 7 points off the deficit. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.